Hello guys, Alini here. And you know how to enjoy the journey. You know what makes you happy, you know what makes your heart happy. So you know how to enjoy the journey. So this video of how to enjoy the journey is more like what is preventing you from enjoying the journey or from connecting to the things that you really love. And I know being an entrepreneur is one of them. But you are not only an entrepreneur, you are a person, you are a lover, you are a friend, you are maybe a mom, a dad, you are, I don't know, many things. And the first problem is when we think we only an entrepreneur and all our time is given to our businesses. So that's quite hard to enjoy the journey. And last year I noticed that I was way too focused on being an entrepreneur and making my business successful. And I'm sure you have this as well, whatever success means to you. And I wasn't necessarily enjoying the journey. So I started making a list of what was preventing me from doing so. Okay? So the first thing that was preventing me from enjoying the journey, and maybe can be preventing you as well, is your ego. So our egos is just like a manager. It's a lot of people think, oh, it's so egomaniac. Anyways, ego is just like a manager that is trying to protect a more sensitive part of us. And some people, they have big egos because they have a really big part of themselves that is sensitive. So the bigger is the part that is sensitive or maybe hurt, the bigger is the manager. And this manager tends to become a bit too protective, and the more protective our egos are towards, our sensitive parts, the less we enjoy the journey, because we're always trying to, protect something that perhaps needs to change, needs to evolve, needs to transform one way or the other. So there's no way to enjoy the journey when we try to keep stuck in the same sort of ways of doing things. So that was the first thing I noticed in my life. I was like, okay, enough. And I know I used to have a huge ego because I had a huge hurt part inside of me. But now this manager is annoying me. So get out of my way, and whatever I need to do to improve, to change, to be the best self I can have, I'll do. So ego, thank you very much, out of my way, because also you don't let me enjoy the journey. Cool. Second thing I noticed was preventing me from enjoying the journey was that I was too attached to what I wanted. Guys, this is the number, maybe one or two, I don't know, maybe all of them are very important. Because when we really want something and this something's not happening, we tend to become a bit stiff and a bit angry and a bit resentful. And this is a very good recipe to not enjoy the journey. So I know it can be a bit challenging to let go of things, to not be like in war, like, yeah, I want to do this and I'll kill if it's necessary to have that. That's very tiring, and that's very, it hurts us, as well. So the more we detach from what we want, the easier it happens. And with detachment, the question is, well, with pretty much anything, but with detachment especially, it's much more about wanting to detach than how to do it. So just make a commitment in your heart to let things go, to be like, okay, I know what I want, I know I deserve it, so it will happen. And I will do my best, I'll work my best, and it will happen. And the number three is, I mentioned a bit, but is focus only on the business. You are not only an entrepreneur or founder, you are a person. Your professional life is a quarter of your whole life. You have your finances, you have your friends, your family, your romantic relationships, you have your body to look after, you have mind, you have your soul to look after. So your professional life is a part of it. And a lot of times when we focus only on our business, we can't have a bigger view of the world. So this year I made this commitment that I would do lots of things. Well, the world is opening up, so of course now it's possible to do it. So I started doing loads of things. Singing again, I'm doing fencing, I'm doing hundreds of stuff. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to dedicate time to my business, but on things that really matter, rather than, being all day looking for solutions, looking for maybe inspiration. No, I'm going to look for inspiration in my world rather than just in front of my computer all day. The fourth thing that prevents us from enjoying the journey is traumas. People don't understand much. They think traumas are huge things. Sometimes can be really small. Traumas are like a cut in our skin, and what we usually do is to protect it and we hide it, but we don't give space for it to heal, and it starts, becoming not a very pleasant thing inside of our minds. So when we have too much trauma, because trauma is just something that happened to us that we didn't process properly, that we didn't manage to understand and to move on from that. And this is a trauma. And that it can be huge and can be a tiny thing, but it doesn't matter. It's there and it needs to be healed. It prevents us a lot from enjoying the journey. So that's something to look at. And the last one is the focus on the future. I know if you are like me, I used to spend a long time thinking of my future, like, yeah, when I have this, when I have that, when I'm this kind of person, when I have this kind of relationship, or that amount of money, or this or that, I'll be happy. That's bullshit. I'm just telling you right now it is, because in the past I realized that things were happening one after the other and I was still unhappy, and I was like, what is going on? So our happiness, our joy is not in things, are not in future stuff. They are here. And what makes this a bit difficult for some people to focus on the now, not on the future, blah blah blah, is because the future feels really nice, feels really, oh yeah, when I have that, it's gonna be so amazing. And when we are in the present, we are stressed, we are angry, we have all this bad experiences in life, like in our businesses or even in other departments of life. So of course the future is going to be more attractive than the now. So for us to really enjoy the journey, we need to, okay, I know what I want in the future, but in the now I'm going to make it nice. And what I am trying to do is every day to visualize my day. No. Because when we're visualizing the future, or just imagining, or just thinking the future, we are our body's releasing good hormones that is not really being released during the time that we're stressed, doing loads of stuff that maybe we don't like. So just visualize that your day is going to be nice. So our minds don't know what is true, what is not. So just, give it a go. Every day, meditate for 1, 2, or I don't know, couple of minutes and go over your to-do list, and it's gonna be amazing. Okay, these are the 5 things that prevent us. Let me know which one you're gonna remove first from your life. Okay, and if it's too difficult for you, remember, maybe you need to do some inner work. Go to the description of the video and you'll find out more about how I can help you to do this inner work. Okay, so that's it for today, and I'll see you next week.